Since the dawn of time, mortals have gathered in the gateless kingdom seeking the enlightenment of victory. Only then will they truly become masters of combat.
Welcome to Masters of Combat.
We have been invited to witness an ancient celebration of Eastern philosophy, martial arts discipline, and ferocious conflict. The Masters rarely extend this honor to outsiders, and I am looking forward to the action.
2 more teams are about to enter the Gateless Kingdom, and we'll be with the Warriors every step of the way. As always, there'll be 6 rounds of martial arts-inspired competitions, and the teams want to win a place in the tournament semi-final.
But all journeys start at the beginning, and it looks like the Supreme Master is about to welcome us with some words of wisdom.
2 warrior clans meet this day, at this hour. Here in the Gateless Kingdom, they take the first steps towards enlightenment. Only one will complete the journey. Welcome them both, as you would welcome the first dawn of spring.
I'm here with the Shadow Warriors. I'm going to let them all introduce themselves. Hi, I'm Anne.
I'm Steve. I'm Mark.
And I'm Jaffa.
Right, guys, what are you most worried about fighting the Wushus?
They're pretty slippery customers, really, on the in and out. They're quite sharp, but we got the tools here for it today.
Oh, really? That's very confident talk.
We are confident.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Let us now welcome those that would do battle with the Shadow Warriors, not because they relish combat, but because the greatest enlightenment cannot be achieved without first facing the greatest struggle.
Okay, I'm in the meditation room with the Wushu team, the Venomous Blades. And they are?
Alexi.
Marilla.
Stephen. Andy.
Andy, you are the team captain. Now tell me briefly the difference between Taekwondo and Wushu.
Well, what I know of Taekwondo, Wushu is a lot more elegant, a lot more supple, it's more aesthetically pleasing, and Taekwondo is more conventional, kicking techniques and what have you.
So Taekwondo's a bit boring. Wushu looks fantastic, is what you're saying.
Well, yeah.
Not so many words. You're quite a young team compared to the other team. How do you think that's going to help or hinder you today?
I think that because we're young, we're all good friends, we've got lots of energy, and we can put that into the events, hopefully. The only problem is maybe they've got more experience than us.
Okay, one final question. Venomous Blades, are you going to win today?
Yeah, no problem, easy.
Okay, they're young, the fire's in their belly, and they're going to look good doing it.
And so, it comes to this. 2 warrior clans meet, both seeking enlightenment, both wishing to prove themselves. May the gods protect them in this noble endeavor. The energy developed by a master is as the momentum of a round stone rolled down a mountain that stands as high as heaven. For thus can a single stone and a single master possess all the power of the heavens. This is the way of the ox.
You speak only the truth, Supreme Master, for it is Yang Yi's strength of spirit that banishes the shinobi and welcomes enlightenment. The first challenge is thunder and lightning. 5 bags, each much, much heavier than the last. Our warriors must strike each in turn with enough force to put out the lights above. The first to summon the forces of nature and extinguish all 5 lights wins.
We're about to get into round 1, which is thunder and lightning. And Andy, that's all about kicking and punching and speed and strength that I assume you're all good at. Otherwise, you're on the wrong show. Now, who do you think is the best man or woman for this job?
Well, any of us could do it.
Venomous blades.
Hang on a second, Andy.
Andy, you
Yes, you
have
just heard
been
the Supreme Master has
summoned.
chosen you, Andy, for this first round. You feel confident about that?
Yeah, it'd be no problem. It'd be cool.
Okay, good luck with that. The Supreme Master has chosen the team captain with the venomous blades for round 1, thunder and lightning. Will he survive?
The first challenge of the day, and it is as demanding and dangerous as all of the trials here in the Gateless Kingdom. Please do not try to recreate anything you see in this tournament at any time. Andy brings total dedication to the team, and from working at an Italian restaurant, he also brings free pizza.
You have been summoned. You must now begin your journey, knowing that victory will bring you one step closer to enlightenment. Let the challenge commence.
Marilla, you know Andy best. He's your boyfriend. How do you think he's going to do it?
Batter them.
You worried for him?
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
And so it begins. A lightning punch there, and what a good kick. Second light gone. He's making this look too easy. The bags are getting heavier. Andy must be feeling pain. At last, girlfriend Marella must be so proud. Or at least until that fancy jump back kick. What a mistake. Again he tries, and again. And this time all is not in vain. 1 bag remains. It is done.
Shot.
He's done it. He's done it.
Andy stands to receive Supreme Master's blessing while we wait to hear who will perform for the Shadow Warriors.
Jaffa, you're the captain of the team, so what do you need to do this Thunder and Lightning challenge?
Basically, with this challenge, it's the most powerfulest techniques you can. You've got to drive it in and you've got to kind of smash these targets out.
And who do you think in this team would be good at that?
Really, all my team's pretty
Shadow
equipped for this, but
Warriors,
we're just going to have to wait.
Steve, you
Just heard
have been
Steve.
summoned.
You've gone all rosy. You've gone all rosy. How are you feeling?
Confident.
Very
I'm going to
confident.
smash this, yeah.
And have you got any techniques that you're going to use in particular?
Jump back kick.
Jump back kick. His favourite kick. The man's on the case. Good luck.
Steve has black belt for Taekwondo and red trolley for a job as postman, but can he deliver first-class punches? It begins. Can Steve put out all 5 lights quicker than Andy? That's the first one down. Good. And what a powerful kick, although action not as fluent as Andy before him. Remember, each bag heavier and needs to be kicked harder than last. Bag number 3, big problem for Andy. But good jumping back kick showed it who's boss. Even so, Steve's struggling to beat Andy's time now.
This is the last one.
Yeah, last one.
Right, straight through. That's it, that's it.
Poor old Steve, last bag proving too much. He says he studies the moves of Bruce Lee, but one thinks he may have him confused with Bruce Forsyth. It is done. And so, with Gong, Steve knows he has failed, but nevertheless, he must wait for Andy to join him to receive Supreme Master's blessing. Andy is the victor.
Aren't you proud? Aren't you proud? Did you doubt him at any point?
Never.
Never, of course not.
Fantastic, well done.
Therefore, very first step of enlightenment goes to the venomous blades.
All right, Andy. Nice one.
Cheers, nice work. All right.
So how did that feel for you?
Yeah, it was wicked.
Steve,
I blew it.
you blew it. What happened?
It was just so hard. It's just the last bag. That was hard.
You had a couple of spills there, but you brushed yourself off. And
Fell over twice, but-
how hard is it to punch those things?
It's mad because the first one and the second one, they go quite easy. So
Yeah.
you think, oh, so you relax a bit, but then the third one's like a lot different.
But you're a postman. You're supposed to have lots of stamina, and you know, run away from
legs.
dogs and yeah.
I know, I was just knackered.
But you
That's
did it.
cool. Yeah, man.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
You get the first one
Nice
is
one.
always good because it builds the confidence
Yeah,
for the rest of the
it's
day.
Going a bit.
Well
Cool.
done, Andy.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Venomous Blades take round one. They have one step to enlightenment. They're off to a kicking start.
The one is superior to the many. In the one lies strength indivisible. For the one is the face of the world before heaven and earth were divided. To stand alone, to triumph alone. This is the way of the tiger.
Yes, Supreme Master, our warriors should heed Tao the Way and Fushuan the Tiger Fist, as now two males must fight in combat, alone and unafraid.
Well, we know what the next challenge is. It is Way of the Tiger, which is a one-on-one sparring match. And all we need to know now is the name of the challenger.
Now, Andy, who do you think is the best man for the job?
I think Alexis is
Yeah.
my first choice for this. He moves well, nice tight guard, always scores all over
Warriors.
us.
Okay,
Prepare.
1 second.
Alexei and
Well, you
Mark,
got your wish.
you have been summoned.
Excited?
Yes, I feel good, feel strong.
Alexei, you've been chosen male one-on-one combat. You ready for this?
I'm ready. Looking forward to it. Should be fun.
Go be strong.
Okay.
Go be strong. How's it going to do?
You're going to do well, I think.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Male one-on-one combat.
Never raise your fist in anger, but raise your spirit instead. And know that in mastering others, you master yourself. Let combat commence.
The philosophy of Alexis is to be nice to people, especially those who are black belt in karate. Mark once released a record with the Artful Dodger, but can he artfully dodge his opponent's smash hits? And so it begins. High turning kicks to head. Mark renowned for destructive kicks. Look how he spins. Alex in the blue blocks for England, and who can blame him? But look, he grabs Mark's leg, and yes, say hello to Sawdust. Ouch.
He's looking good out there.
Ah, but what revenge. And such heavy contact will surely mean penalties. No wonder Supreme Master not smiling. But the black belt Mark no care. He's still angry about that throw to the floor. Just look at spinning hook. Our two warriors are now on equal ground, it seems. Alexis now counter-attacking better, although Mark kicks higher. Alexis having to duck to avoid a shoe sandwich. But what's this?
Oh, did he hurt him?
I think so, yeah.
He's winning.
Well, that's what you think. Yeah, he walked into my foot. Right, here he goes again.
Brave Alexis. What an axe kick. Alexis must wish he'd stayed at home. But no, he's ducked spinning hook kick and takes Mark down. Incredible.
How much does weight difference matter in this?
I suppose this would be more about speed than power.
Yeah, in this particular situation, then yeah.
And Lexi is fast, isn't he?
He's very light as well, though. That's the thing.
Mark visibly shaken from his date with Floor. And again, he tries spinning hook kick, but Alexis blocks well. Some good kicks from Alexis. And even Supreme Master have enormous burden deciding between these two magnificent warriors.
Ooh. He has got really long legs, isn't he? Could that be a disadvantage, though, because the other guy being smaller?
No.
Keep me away, I tell you. Oh, thanks.
These last-minute blows will surely hurt our competitors. It is done. Ah, yes. Both look gladdened by saving grace of Gong. But who will have won grace of Supreme Master? Alexis!
Yes! Well done. Alexis is the man.
That's true. He is the man.
He is the man.
Just gonna have to work extra hard.
Alexis's win now gives the venomous blades 2 steps of enlightenment.
There's the man, Alexei. Big hugs.
Jaffa did point out that you hit him pretty hard. Is that what the penalty points were for?
That's what they were for.
Okay, but you did apologise.
Of course I did. I'm a gentleman.
It was very, very close. It was really good. Like, he's got some really mad kicking. I love to learn. He kicks that high, how fast. He's really tall as well. Yeah. But it was really good fun. I hope you had some fun as well. It was a good exchange of ideas, you know.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm a bit gutted for myself and my teammates, but we live to fight on. It's not over yet.
Exactly. We've still got a long way to go.
Venomous blades, 2 for 2. You're in a very good spot. Yeah. Give him some love.
To understand others is to have knowledge. To understand oneself is to be illuminated. He who knows his own breaking point can find the breaking point in all else. Then, even in the hardest object, the point of yielding can be found. This is the way of the dragon.
Yes, Supreme Master, but can our warriors match Youngi's carpentry skill? The breaking of the boards is pure mind over matter. Only our warriors must not only break the boards, but do so quickly, with elegance and with precision to fully impress the masters.
Round 3, board breaking is all about speed, accuracy, and showmanship. Steve, how do you think the Wushu team is going to do on this?
Well, regardless of who is chosen, we're all very well versed in Wushu tumbling. Precision and accuracy plays a big part in Wushu tumbling, so we should stand a very good chance at this.
Prepare.
Who's going to be?
Andy, you have been summoned.
Andy, you're up again. You're prepared to make it 3-0 up?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Jaffa,
No worries.
you have been summoned.
Is this easy for him?
I wouldn't say it's easy. It's never easy to do that, but he will complete this task, no problem.
On becoming Britain's longest reigning Taekwondo champion, Jaffa had dinner with Prince Charles. It is said Charles was all ears.
You have answered the summons. You represent your brothers and sisters. But if defeated, you will have failed no one but yourself. Let the challenge commence.
And so it begins.
Hey, there you go. He's off.
Look at this amazing spinning jump axe kick. He's slicing through the boards like a butter. A front kick, turning kick. This warrior is poetry in motion. And Supreme Master must surely be impressed with such awesome showmanship.
It's all over now.
And just one last board, and Jaffa makes it a perfect round. Bow with honor, young warrior. And now Andy enters, strengthened by the knowledge that venomous blades have 2 steps of enlightenment over Shadow Warriors none.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Come on, Andy.
First one.
A cautious start. Ah, but stunning back somersault and axe kick is much more like it.
Coming.
Textbook hammer fist. He certainly has strength. But oh dear, lack of accuracy may cost him dear. And again.
Go again.
It's all right. Don't worry, it's okay.
Okay, Jaffa had a perfect round. This is disaster. Come on, Andy.
Yeah.
At last, Andy focuses frustration. It is done. Andy may have impressed team, but will Supreme Master be more enamored with Jaffa's fluidity of movement? Jaffa wins it for the Shadow Warriors.
How chuffed do you think he's going to be?
He'd be over the moon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice one.
And so, thanks to Shadow Warriors captain, it is now a more competitive 2 steps of enlightenment to 1.
Here's the boy.
There you go.
Come talk to us. How are you feeling?
Very good, very strong.
It was absolutely amazing. We're proud of you. You said you'd do it.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my word.
Yeah, definitely.
Good for the team.
Well, there you go. Over to you, Trey. I think you should be worrying.
No, Gail, not worried yet. Does this look like a face of a worried man? Andy, bad luck. What happened out there?
Wushu doesn't normally involve ball breaking, but I gave it my best, and obviously the guy was better, so we'll have to see.
Okay, but guys, don't look too down. You're still 2-1 up, in the lead. So much to play for, and the Blades are going to pull ahead even further.
The ocean water that lies serene on a summer's morning is the same water that rolls and smashes on a winter's night. The nature of the water is as that of the master. It does not change, but make itself fit for its purpose. This is the way of the panther.
It is time for female combat.
Okay, Blades, we're doing well. In the lead, but don't get cocky. Be happy about it. Female combat up next, Marilla. And actually...
Venomous
hang on a second.
blades. Prepare.
There's the call. You nervous?
Yeah, but I'm just going to go and play.
And Wave the Panther. We saw
Shadow
Mark earlier.
Warriors.
We were disappointed because we thought he'd
Prepare.
won. Now it's your turn. What are you going to do to ensure that you win?
I'm just going to do my best. Make sure every shot counts, don't waste them, and hopefully I'll come out winning.
Now, Alexi, you're the man in the know. You've been toe-to-toe with the Taekwondo guy. What does she have to look out for?
They're good fighters, got good legs. Beware the legs. They must keep your defences strong. Move around, yeah? Move around. Just keep on them, yeah?
I'm going to leave you to get focused. I don't want to put you under any more pressure, but I'd like you to win. Thanks. Okay,
Thank
bye.
I'm just going to move, go round her, and round her again.
Just keep moving, keep
Yeah.
going around. Female combat, and my money is on Marilla.
Your clan looks to you for advancement, but you must look within yourself for the key to victory. Let combat commence.
At just 17, former junior combat champion Marella must have trained well, not to mention eaten all her greens. Anne, a barber by name, a barber by profession, whose customers never dare say, "It wasn't what I asked for." It begins. Anne quickly putting extra training in kickboxing to good use. Listen to those kicks connect. Marella defending herself any which way she can. And a beautiful turning kick to head. 2 more side kicks. Marella has to start fighting back. Yes, finally Marella makes comeback. But look at this. Both kick, but Anne better off, methinks. Remember, this is Marella's first competitive fight. so Anne should draw deeply from well of experience.
Is she a kicker or a puncher?
She's good with her hands and her feet.
Strong
really.
hands.
Yeah. Punches like a man. Yeah, don't tell her I said.
Don't tell her.
Kicks both blocked. Hell indeed has no fury like woman scorned.
Come, Rella. Go on. Come, Rella.
Come on, Rella. Now, our opponent's hands are starting to drop down. Now what does that mean?
Usually more tired you get, the more your hands drop.
Yeah.
You keep your hands up, it's defence, but as the hands begin to drop, there'll be more openings to get in, so hopefully...
And of course, Marilla knows all that and she's going to take advantage of it.
So. Yeah.
Excellent.
Anne spinning hook kick perfectly timed. But with fight almost at end, has she done enough to steal victory from her young opponent? It is done. Only the Supreme Master knows.
She did.
I think she won that one.
Do you?
Yeah. She looked good. How do you think she did?
It's close, isn't it?
I think she did really well. I think she's.
I mean, considering her opponent, very tall girl, very long reach.
Yeah. It's very difficult to fight someone like that, and I think she did really well. She credit to herself. It's wicked.
Okay, let's see what the Supreme Master has to say.
The Shadow Warriors have it.
That's what we needed.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, look, he's a proud dad. She did it. She did it.
And so Anne's win puts our two teams in balance and harmony with 2 steps of enlightenment each.
Yeah. The girl did it. Fantastic. I'm going to grab you before you get cuddled to death. Everyone was loving it. How'd you feel?
Really pleased.
Yeah, you looked amazing, and you smiled because you knew.
I think halfway through, yeah, got a few like higher and lower kicks in, so...
We knew the girls would do it. Good girl, well done, and we told you, Tree.
Here in the Venomous Blades camp, spirits aren't so high. Morella, how was that for you?
Scary,
Yeah.
nerve-wracking, but not too bad.
Not too bad. Now, we noticed when you're fighting, you're quite passive and defensive in the beginning. Then you kind of picked it up at the end. What were you thinking?
I was thinking if I see what she's got at the start, then I can sort of work around it and pick it up. And plus, I was really scared at first, so I thought...
I think you did really well. Now, Andy, it's her first fight ever in a tournament. You must be proud of that.
Yeah, of course I am. I'm very, very proud. She did brilliantly.
You did do brilliantly. Any words for your opponent?
Yeah, I have total respect for her. She was the one that went out on the day and had better technique, but I want to say thanks for being a great sports person.
Oh, so it's not only about if you win or lose, it's how you win and how you lose. A long way to go, guys. Anything can happen.
The skill of a master is as powerful as the sharpest steel. It has been forged in the fire of discipline and tempered by wisdom as ancient as heaven and earth. The skill of a master can cut through any obstacle to enlightenment. This is the way of the Cobra.
Our warriors must wield the sword of the samurai to strike these melons along each of the red lines with speed, accuracy, and above all, precise technique.
Round 5 is Sword of the Samurai, a challenge which requires great precision, but also style and finesse. Andy, who do you think should be up for this?
Well, I mean, anyone could be. Wushu incorporates a lot of that.
Yeah.
Got an international broadsword set called Daoshu.
Venomous blades, prepare. Steve, you
The
have
Supreme
been
Master
summoned.
chosen. Steve, you up for this? Your first solo challenge, you up for it?
Absolutely. I've got experience with using swords, so I hope this is really going to be my event.
Okay, let's go into the final round, 3-2 up. Go on, Steve.
See you later, guys.
Good luck, Steve. Come on.
Steve is a Wushu British Open champion who makes fences, but today he fences not for money, but for honor.
Your true enemy is the fear of failing. Succeed and you will fear no man. Let the challenge commence.
Now, how confident is Steve with the sword?
He's really confident. I mean, it's one of his favourite things he does at the club.
Yeah.
Usually uses a broadsword though, not a katana, a samurai sword, but we'll have to see.
So he should have no problem doing
He should
this.
have no problem. I think he's quietly confident at the moment. Like, I think it's his game.
It begins. With a butterfly kick, he obviously done that before. And yes, the first cut near perfect, and the second also neatly cleaved. Steve certainly showing finesse. But he will be very unhappy with that lack of accuracy. Tremendous. Steve obviously no stranger to the ways of the kitchen. Look at him dance. And oh, a courageous back slice. Very stylish, but more traditional cutting technique, far more successful.
Nice. Take them out, mate. Take them out.
So, one melon left, and chance to make up for that overconfidence. Perfect.
Well done.
How do you think that went?
He looked
nice
really
fresh.
good.
He looked
cool. Got a lot of them nice, clean cuts straight through the red line.
Shadow Warriors, prepare. Mark, you have been summoned.
Wait, Mark, you all right?
Yeah, I'm
Showmanship, not a problem for you.
Not a problem at all.
Yeah,
We'll give it a
forward
go.
to this one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's a bit of a strange one.
It's a bit complicated, but, well, we'll give it a go. Yeah.
Go on then. Go and win
Okay.
it for us.
Thanks very much.
All right.
Cheers.
Come on, Mark.
Mark is aspiring musician, but will his sword make sweet music in the air? And will revenge be his after defeat in the way of the tiger? It begins. Look how Mark weaves the sword about his body. Rather him than me. Unlike Steve, perfect first strike. And the second. And look, the top of the melon stays where it is. Paul Daniels will be very impressed. Not quite so accurate this time, but the way he's handling this sword, are you going to tell him? Kicking to stun the melon into state of fear, no doubt. Good move, Mark. Although precision not all it could be. But that is better, and there will be some scared fruit out there now as they see their cousin's juices grace arena floor. And so, Mark prepares to make final blow. And jobs are good'n, as they say in your country.
I still got 2 A's. Yeah.
And so, Steve joins Mark to await Supreme Master's blessing. A difficult decision this time. But it is Steve who cut the proverbial mustard.
Right, 3-2. Right.
Nice one, Steve.
And with that, the venomous blades lead 3 steps of enlightenment to 2.
You are the man. Now, Steve, you looked absolutely amazing out there. Now, is it easy, or did you just make it look easy?
I did try to make it look easy, but it is a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah.
It really is.
Now, it's all about style and finesse, and you're a bit of a poser, aren't you? Really
Well, I wasn't going to
isn't
be the first to say it, but...
Yeah. But that was amazing. Your team is now 3-2 up, going to the final round.
Excellent.
Well done. That's over to Gail and the Shadow Warriors, who I think are eating some humble pie.
It's actually melon tree, not humble pie. Anyway, it was a very good effort that we had, and you did it amazingly well.
Thanks very much. I enjoyed it. It was good fun.
Yeah, you looked like you enjoyed it.
It was good.
We were a bit worried about this here. Glad it wasn't.
That's melon juice. It's not my
definitely
blood.
not blood.
It's not my
Definitely
blood.
not
I'm all right. I'm still here.
And you're not worried about going behind by 1 point?
Not really, because it's a team combat next, and I think we're going to pull it back, no problem.
Well, I know you're going to pull it back.
There you go. We ain't going to let you down.
No, good. We'll get prepping.
As the wheel depends for its form on the spokes, so the clan depends on its members. Yet it is a space between the spokes that creates the wheel. Thus, it is the spirit of the clan which creates its strength. This is the way of the wolf.
Indeed, Supreme Master, for just as Negao the bull depends upon fellow masters to lift the wheel from him, so our warriors will need to work together to achieve ultimate victory.
Right, it's final challenge time. It's the way of the wolf. They're all fighting, and it's very exciting.
Venomous blades, you've got the advantage. You're 1 point ahead. Just keep that advantage going all the way to 8. We're going to do this.
You're going to do it. You're going to win. Yeah?
No problem.
Definitely.
Morella,
See you later.
good luck. Andy, good luck.
I'll let you all disappear and do your stuff.
Steve. Cheers, Troy. Alexi, you're the man. Good luck out there.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I really hope they do it.
And so it comes to this, the time for teams to fight as one. Beginning with the lightest, 2 warriors will fight at any one time. The winner will stay on to face a new challenger and win their team another step of enlightenment. The first team to climb all 8 steps being the victors. First up, Anne and Mirella. And so it begins, with a rematch between these 2 girls who already fought in the way of the Panther. Before, it was Anne who won with high kick combinations. But look, Mirella has grown in confidence through experience and learning. She has watched her masters well. Indeed, this time, Mirella is victorious, making it 4 steps to 2. The next challenger, Steve, who needs to make up for losing the first challenge of Thunder and Lightning. High turning kick to the head, but Mirella replying and pushing forward, no longer afraid of elders, it seems. Steve must be desperate to keep his 17-year-old opponent at bay. And Mirella lucky to make contact at all. As expected, Steve wins and draws score closer at 3 steps to 4. Next up, Alexis, trainer of Wushu, who must now maintain the lead for Venomous Blades. Wow! Both did turning kicks to head, both focused and controlled. And blinding knee to the head from Steve. Alexis sure to feel that one in the morning. A wonderful hand and foot combos. Steve looking like little lost boy. It is done. Alexis wins and his team now leads 5 steps to 3. Jaffa is next challenger. 6 times British Taekwondo champion. Immediately powerful kicks, which serve Jaffa well in breaking up the boards. Hand speed is incredible from both warriors. Make no mistake, every one of these blows hurts like crazy. I know, I've tried it. Never again. Tremendous kick from Jaffa. Look how they punch, like 2 rabbits fighting over who is king of the warren. It goes to Alexis, and the Venomous Blades race into a 6 steps to 3 lead. Next challenger, Mark. Like Mirella and Anne, Mark and Alexis have already fought. That time, Alexis won. Superb focus kick to the head by Mark, and Alexis will not be feeling so cocksure now, methinks. Alexis counterattacks, but Mark relentless with turning kicks. The result, Mark has a revenge, and scores draw nearer at 4 steps to 6. Next challenger, Steve. Steve proved he had style with Sword of the Samurai, but style no match for soul of Mark's gym shoe. Yes, Steve, I would duck if I were you too. Doesn't Mark ever get bored of kicking? Unfortunately for Steve, it appears not. Mark wins and pulls one back to make it 5 steps to 6. Next challenger, Andy. In junior competition, Andy was twice disqualified for use of excessive force, which will not sit well with Supreme Master if repeated today. Oh, but it is Mark who may be warned for lack of control. What aggression! What is he doing? His team look on with horror, I think. Mark continuing to make seriously heavy contact. The fight is over. The Supreme Master punishes Mark's lack of focus. Andy's team are 1 step away from enlightenment. Next challenger, Jaffa. With all 4 of the Shadow Warrior team having fought in order of weight, it is now down to them who fights next. And they have chosen their captain to save them from almost certain defeat. Jaffa fights courageously, but will it be enough to conquer almighty Andy? They are saved. Jaffa brings the score to 6 steps to 7. Next challenger, Alexis. Alexis needs just this 1 win to secure ultimate victory. But Jaffa is not making it easy. Look at those superior kicks. This is what Masters of Combat is all about. You can see the determination on both these warriors' faces, neither willing to relent for a second. Oh, and a wonderful move by Alexis, right in behind. I would not like to choose a winner here. The Supreme Master has gone for Jaffa, and the score now 7-all. Next challenger, Andy. And so this is it. Whoever wins this fight will take their team all the way to enlightenment. Jaffa delivers a flurry of blows, but not very controlled. A blistering punch, which may well land him in trouble with Supreme Master. Andy's quickly turning into a human punch bag. He has to start attacking if he's going to save his team. All a team can do is wait for his blessing. It is a tense moment. And at last, the Supreme Master awards victory to the Shadow Warriors. They achieve enlightenment this day. But who will they face in the semi-finals?
A truly ferocious final round with the Shadow Warriors taking victory.
They'll be back and so will we. Thankfully, we haven't upset the Masters with our presence, so we'll be returning to the Gateless Kingdom for the next round of this ancient tournament. Hopefully, you can join us.
Until then, raise your spirits, but never raise your fists.
It is done. The Shadow Warriors have taken another step on the road to enlightenment. Rejoice!
Martial arts-based combat and the use of specialist weaponry is extremely dangerous. Do not attempt to copy any part of this show unless you are qualified to do so. If you wish to find out more about martial arts, call our hotline or log on to our website for more information.
Before the first step is taken, the goal is reached. Before the tongue is first stirred, the speech is finished. The victor wins before the first punch is thrown. This is the way of the Masters.